Russia has begun hitting back at Ukraine in retaliation to yesterday's attack on the border city of Belgorod that killed 24 people and injured 108 others. Most of the new attacks ordered by President Putin hit the city of Kharkiv in the east of Ukraine.
Ukraine's eastern city of Kharkiv bore the brunt of Russia's latest aerial bombardment. A hotel, apartment blocks, homes and hospitals were hit, with at least 28 people injured, according to Ukrainian authorities. Even while the attacks were underway, President Zelensky vowed retribution.
For every such strike in Kharkiv, in our Kherson region, in the cities and villages of Donetsk, Zaporizhia region, for all strikes in Odessa, Sumy region, Kiev, and all our other cities and regions, for every Shahed drone, for every Russian missile, there will be a fair responsibility of the terrorist state, both political and very practical.
This was the latest in a flurry of tit-for-tat aerial attacks by the two countries. They began on Friday when Russia launched its biggest air assault of the war, aimed largely at Kyiv, killing at least 30 civilians, according to Ukraine's Interior Ministry. In response, Ukraine attacked the border city of Belgorod on Saturday, with its governor saying 24 people had died. That led to Russia's latest bombardment. The Ukrainian Air Force said it destroyed 21 of 49 drones aimed at the capital and cities in the south and east of Ukraine. Both countries are taking to the air as ground forces become bogged down in a winter stalemate.
If you look at the grand strategic level, Russia just doesn't have the resources at the moment to actually take the initiative and actually do a major offensive. Both sides desperately need to refresh their supply of weapons because no side has enough weapons to last the pace of this sort of enduring war.
Kiev never acknowledges responsibility for attacks on Russian territory, but Moscow requested a United Nations Security Council meeting to discuss what officials call the indiscriminate shelling of Belgorod. A British diplomat was dismissive.
If Russia wants someone to blame for the deaths of Russians in this war, it should start with President Putin. President Putin is responsible for sending many thousands of Russian servicemen and women to their needless deaths.
In the latest development, President Putin sent his health minister and a medical team to Belgorod. The city governor said it was the worst shelling the region had seen since the start of the war.